So what did you think of the blog this week?
Really interesting read this week. Talking about Rockstar customer service. I think it's honestly the foundation of a good company.
Yeah.
It's the lifeblood of that company, the customer service it provides.
And especially here. It's like, we're all about it. It's one of the biggest things that we do.
That's right. It's one of our core values, exceptional service.
Yep, very true. And I really liked the piece that went into kind of mapping out your customer service. Mm-hmm. So going back to the drawing board, it was almost like creating a mind map for how you connect with people and different stakeholders in your organization. So I'm a very visual learner. So I love a good printable. I love something that I can either print out or use on a tablet or something and kind of fill in the blanks. So basically what it did is it started with like your company at the center. And then it asked you to kind of draw out offshoots of that, kind of like a web, to represent the different stakeholders in your business that you might communicate with. So clients, prospective clients, vendors, anybody who has kind of a connection to your company.
Okay.
And then from there, you do offshoots that show the different ways that those individuals can connect with you. So, everyone can probably connect with the phone, email, but maybe you have a client portal that just the clients can access. Maybe there's a special helpline for vendors, or maybe vendors don't go through their phone. Maybe everything's through email, and then you set up Teams meetings or something like that. So whatever it is, but it just made it super clear. And when I went through and did it for us, I color coded everything because that just made it easier.
Visual learner.
Yes, visual learner. And it was really interesting to see the different, obviously our clients have probably the most lines of communication to us, but there are a ton that our vendors have, our prospects have, even relatives of our employees have to the company.
That's awesome. That's good because everyone has a different style of communicating that's unique to their business, and to have all those options and those ways of providing information is awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. And I loved kind of that key theme of, what is customer service all about? And it's just, I think it's hard sometimes when people, I know whenever I say, I work for a cybersecurity firm, or I work for an IT company, they're like, oh, IT, and I'm like, no, it's, we're people, like we're real people, we have fun, I tell them about the clay shooting tournaments we go to, and the bourbon tastings, and happy hours, and the crazy outings that we have, and I'm just like, we're just people, like it's people on one end and people on the other end, and if you have those two things, and everybody's recognizing that we're all communicating with other people, it's a lot easier for us to know to really listen to your customer, make sure that you understand, make sure they feel heard, and really have that kind of two-way communication.
Yeah, that makes me think of the 80-20 rule that was mentioned, about listening 80% of the time, and then 20% of the time giving that feedback back and addressing their tech issues. It's essential to listen in, take in what they are experiencing, because sometimes they don't even know how to explain it well, so they need a few more seconds to just think about what is going on and give some glimpse into the situation.
Yeah. I mean, I know when my mom calls me for tech help, I'm on the phone, I'm like, okay, what are the icons that show up? Like, what does your screen look like? She's like, I don't know, it's just not working. And you're right, sometimes it's hard to find the words to use, especially if you don't have that technical background, to really convey the issue. So that, listening 80% of the time when you're on kind of that help desk or support side of things is huge. And I know our CEO, Foster, says it almost daily. and references it all the time because it's one of the key
Yeah.
things that he kind of lives by.
Yeah, and I think something that's really unique about us is that we have separate teams for our clients. So our client kind of gets to know that tech. It's not like you're bouncing between one person to another. When you call, you're most likely getting that same person, so you build that real relationship, and you can communicate better, and like your just the communication is just much better.
Yeah.
It's just that one person that you know.
Yeah, I love that. Absolutely love that.
Mm-hmm.
So I am definitely looking forward to the next blog that's coming out.